I'm Armando Vieira, Chief Data Scientist at Red Zebra Analytics. I'm here to present our vision about analytics and how it is important for our product. Digital data is the untapped gold of financial institutions. However, if companies can't extract meaning from their data in a direct and secure way, then they cannot capture value for the products or services. The potential to use this data to create new revenue channels and to capture value for the company will not be used, which may lead to use losses. At Red Zebra, analytics plays a key role in our process by ensuring that the right product reaches the right person at the right time at the right place. Our vision is to help our clients to capture value and drive loyalty by leveraging large quantities of data with advanced analytics tools. At Red Zebra Analytics, we used essentially three categories of algorithms. The first is customer segmentation based on unsupervised techniques like k-means or self-organized maps. And we use recommendation systems that looks at the past interaction between users and products in order to recommend new products for new users. Let me now give you a short overview on the very different problem. In this case, we have two challenges. First, the company wants to understand the behavior of their customers and to segment it properly. Second, they want to optimize their pricing strategy. The data you have access is a CDR files or contact detail records of 200,000 customers over a period of 2 years, which in total contains about 50 gigabytes of data. As previously, the first step is to represent the data in order to understand it. In this plot, we show the data users of the customers of this telecom separated by the tariff plan they are using. We also run a network analysis by building a graph and determining who is calling who and how many times these relationships occur within the dataset. This creates a very rich graph that allows us to understand who are the hubs or the key persons in our network. It's very important to know that sometimes the users that spend most money are not the most relevant users. By analyzing these clusters, we can see where are these influence users, and this can be very useful for target advertising or target marketing. After adequate preprocessing of the data, we are able to cluster it using several techniques. We used k-means and also deep learning techniques. The advantage of deep learning is that we can extract very complex and very high-level features from the data without losing information. In this graph, we show the 5 different clusters that we were able to segment the population of the users of this telecom. We see that there are some clusters that are very well defined, like cluster number 3, while other clusters are much more broad definitions like cluster number 1. We also use self-organized maps. Self-organized maps are also very powerful to represent the data and to create insights that help the analyst understand what is the behavior of the users and how they relate to each other. In this case, we also were able to plot 5 different clusters with very different characteristics. In the right-hand side, we see the different characteristics of the users in terms of the usage of data and voice within the same network or different networks over the 5 different clusters. So these techniques help the company to really get a deep knowledge about the customers and to project a very high volume of data into a very simple graph where all information is contained. In this particular case, the telecom was focused on the young population that mostly use data in their interactions. However, we found out that most revenue comes from interactions between users of the telecom and other operators, not from data usage. Thus, as an actionable insight, we propose the operator to increase the data volume in their package in order to beat the competition, since that will not hurt their revenue. Data analytics is a very powerful tool, but also very tricky to use. If you apply the right techniques and do the right transformation in the data, we can help the business to achieve the highest potential and drive most revenue. At RedZip Analytics, we use a large variety of advanced analytic tools that can help you to understand your customers and help your business grow.